All right, guys, let's get it popping. Cult Life Day 3. Nah, I don't even know what that means. We're on here again. Our webinar, the market's been popping, so we've all been here. Wait, Russ, you be in my YouTube video? Wait, I'll blur out your last name. Just Russ. Russ, you there?
Yeah.
Say what's up to my YouTube, bro.
What's up?
You guys realize Russ is the GOAT, okay? I think he's the pun god. He lived another life, came back, and it was crazy. But I love you, Russ. We were just talking about oil. We got Conroy here as well, too. But we brought up Apple. So Conroy saying he thinks it's kind of a little oversold kind of overreaction with it. And that could be true. I think there is, like, what were you saying? How much did it drop, Conroy?
Like over 25% from October. Quarter of its value.
And then
60-some billion.
It's that part, 260 billion, and Conroy is describing it, saying, here's the Apple chart, and, that drop, maybe what? Wow, that's $50? Fuck. It's a big drop, but it's also the market cap, like 260 billion. That's like, what is the size of Netflix? Netflix, I think that's all of Netflix almost. Yeah, Netflix market cap right now is 115 billion. So
they said it's greater than the GDP of like Bangladesh or something fucking nasty.
Yeah, so maybe I'll talk about that in another video, because people always ask, like, where does this money go? This is just transfer of wealth to a degree. But now the thing I want to talk about, man, my lens is dirty, but the thing I want to talk about is why Apple's gone down and what's caused this, and then also what it relates to. I don't want to talk too much what it relates to. It's that video I made a few months ago relating this to the 2001 crash. But the big issue with Apple is since Thursday, all these different companies in their supply chain, which is pretty much the people who make their chips, the little metal screws, think of all the pieces that come to make a iPhone, they started reporting downward guidance. So today, even Foxconn reported, and even then the market bounced. Apple showed weakness off of this. So Apple could be going down. I think this is why Apple's going down. Where it's going to come from here is going to depend upon kind of these expectations with this. But now, as people are seeing this news, the expectations for Apple's future growth is going down. And now that video I made about 2001 crash, that's what happened with companies like Intel and Microsoft. They were these big tech guys, and why they started to drop, because they were factoring slower growth now from Europe. So now we're seeing emerging market, everything we've already been talking about, that growth is slowing down. But now 4 or 5 of the companies where Apple makes up, and this is the next big part, 30% of that company's revenue, people are getting worried now, because that means their biggest client's slowing down. So if these guys are ordering less and less or selling less and less, by default, what does that mean? Their biggest customer isn't buying. So sometimes that could be wrong and it could lead to assumptions. But in this case, where how China's looking and everything else, people are kind of convinced that Apple is not going to have the same future growth. But now that could change. I don't know. So Conroy, you think it's oversold, right?
Yeah, I think it's overreacted a bit.
So, and that's kind of the concept here, because now if people hear bad news, and this is what happened in 2015, this is what happened even with oil and everything, and it's connected to this. Warren Buffett said this, that the markets are schizophrenic, or I think bipolar. Sometimes they think they're very, very happy and excited and giddy and, oh my gosh, I'm so great, and they think they're worth more than they are. They're very confident. But then other times it gets very, very depressed and sad, and it thinks it's worth less than what it is. So that is going to be the situation here in identifying the play on Apple, is seeing where that point is of what is the value on it and what's not. And I guess another big factor to see is, what price did Warren Buffett buy? He just bought in more of Apple. So it's finding that balance between what's going on. So that's also interpreting, what I'm telling you here. Are we saying Apple's going to go down? Are we saying it's overbought or oversold? No, it's understanding the reason why Apple is moving. That is the key. And from there, if you are able to track those developments and able to look for it, and even now you could start looking through the options chain to find calls and or puts, you go from there. You know, somebody got mad at me because like, all you do is you just talk about it, but you're saying up or down this. I'm like, so you just want me to give you the play instead of telling you what is moving the stock or underlying asset, which is necessary for you to profit in options. Okay, yeah. Your play could be wrong. You know, I am wrong with plays. I think right now I'm actually down $4,000. So I made like 6 or 7 yesterday. I gave a lot back. But in you know, you lose, you're gonna, but that's where, why do you think I'm trying to make a fucking cult, you guys? Every single one of you has your own experiences and mindset. A lot of people just don't understand, well, what the fuck is making a stock move? That is one of the most hardest things to answer in the world. And that's why even I am not able to fully answer it. However, there is still factors that you could see to get ideas, and from there get theses and make plays. Because now I could show you this Apple play, and now if you're a level 1 thinker, you're gonna say, okay, Apple, short it, it's down. Josh said Apple down, boom, keywords. Level 2, you're gonna start thinking both sides. You're gonna say, okay, Apple's this. Level 3, you're now understanding, well, here's the reason why the play is Apple, but now what is Apple connected to? Let's see those suppliers, but now what are each one of those individual companies, and where else are they getting their business? Who else would they affect, or what other industries could affect them? And then as you get to level 4 and 5 thinking, you see what I'm saying? It's diving deeper to find multiple plays and really profit off stuff before people are able to see it. Sometimes it is just the play on Apple, but then it could go deeper than that when you're finding out this information that we have. But it's on you guys to get that information. I want you to use your brain. Some of you guys will be able to come up with thoughts better than I can, or better than some people. That's what I love about the stock market. It doesn't care who you are, where you're from, anything. If you figure it out, you figured it out. That's it. You could tell me what's going to happen in the week, and you get some real evidence with it, and you're saying, well, hey, look at these Chinese suppliers, and then suppliers in this, and then Apple did this with this company, and you could really have a concrete thesis. You could do a lot from there. So that's pretty much my thoughts on it. Comments? Do you guys have anything to add to it? Anything you think they should know about Apple, real life, the cult, anything? No?
Okay.
Coke. That's it, man.
Let's go.
Coke gang. Hopefully, I'm excited. We'll see when you guys are here, and I'll even I'm gonna reiterate it. When you guys get here, those that do make it, and you know, if you don't get accepted, don't take it personally. There's a lot of applications, and you know, it's not. And then also on the reverse side, don't think people didn't apply. I got these messages. They're like, oh, you're only looking for like some Ivy League type person like this. I'm like, dude, you have no fucking idea. You know,
Yeah.
we have the biggest mix of everything, but we're not looking for your fucking resume. I don't care about that. I'm looking at you and who you are and what you could bring to the table. I want to see how you view things. How do you interact with people? How did you first interact with me? But about
Work ethic. How much you want to put in, right? Like, it doesn't matter where you graduated college. Like, how much work are you willing to put in?
Dude, I graduated from Arizona. That's a shit school.
I didn't even go to college. You fucking kidding me?
There you go. Conroy himself. You got no college. You got college here. Russ, did you go to college?
I did. I've got an engineering and an accounting degree.
Oh shit, man! You're just flexing on us, then, man. All right, fuck. Well, there you go. We got mixes everywhere, man. But what was I saying? What was I wrapping it up with the cult? Oh, I was saying when people get here in the style I want to do it. We in the TTF, I used to make it where you couldn't trade for 3 months. I'm gonna change that, but this is what I want you to understand. When you guys are gonna get to these webinars, if you do get to there, I want people coming every day. If you are gonna trade, you want to copy me. I don't advise it until you really know what you're doing, and that defeats my goal. You guys have to understand. If a bunch of people are just gonna copy me, well, I'm just gonna lock myself in a room and I don't need to talk to anybody. I'm gonna make the same amount of money. I want you guys to be able to find plays and to bring stuff in a collective. Everyone's working together and we have eyes in different areas, sectors, everything like that. But I am gonna have people trading. when you are here, but the thing is, I want to review them. I want you guys to don't be embarrassed or shy of not trading. That's why I think when we wouldn't allow people to trade, that's what happened. But in general, if you are going to trade, I just want to review it and make sure we're able to say, hey, this is good trading, this is bad, do this next time, and so that you guys could actually learn. And you know, we'll start with paper trading first, I think, but if you want to go straight to money, that's on you, but that's not what I advise. So I'll leave it there. Enough of that rant. Give me some questions. I'd love to answer them. Some people put them on the last video. I'll respond to those comments so I don't keep ranting on this one. I'd love you all. Subscribe. Stay in school. Get Colty.